All right, we are in the hot seat today, and we are here to go ahead and interview an awesome guy, awesome streamer. He has, been floating around for a minute, and his name, give it a second. If you guys could see what I can see, is our man Jarvis, man. Jarvis is there. He is. He's got the little Jarvis thing in the back too. That's cool. I like the fact that you found that you got one with that. They have a few animated ones too. A few animated ones are pretty cool. The animated ones is like, dude, you guys spend a lot of time on these. But, hmm. Ooh, let's see. All right, let's see. So, Jarvis. Yeah, yes, it is what did he say? Late night in the wheels. God damn. Oh God, man. Yes, his beard is amazing, dude. How do you? Okay, so I did have a long beard, but not that long. Nowhere near that long, but it was getting there. I would say maybe about inch and a half, too, but it was getting it. The upkeep is just a pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't know how I could do it. I think it's just more. I think I couldn't deal with the itching for the first month or two, and then it just was like, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, it just had to go. I can't. I got enough issues with the rest of me. I don't need to deal with this shit. Oh,
Yeah, I've been growing
oh,
it for about a year.
there you go. Oh, I got him. I got him. He's here. I raised it up. I heard it was really low, so I got him. Can you guys hear him now? There he is. He's the beard of MSA. I mean that beard is still majestic. I can't say nothing bad about it. It's just majestic. And if I'm right, you're 5 hours ahead of me.
So it
Yeah.
is 10 to midnight right now in the UK.
Oof. Jesus. Yeah, I'm in Chicago, so I was like, ooh, damn. Okay. I figured maybe a couple hours. I heard the accent, but then again, I know a couple streamers that have the accent that are like in California or somewhere in Florida. And then I was like, all right, I'm not gonna assume, but let me ask anyway. How big this difference is? And you're like, yeah, 5 hours. I'm like, ooh, crap. I don't want you. Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Hmm. So I guess the big one is why did you want to stream MSF?
Um, I mean, ever since I was a child, um, I was a Marvel fan. You know, uh, my dad was a big Marvel fan, and I guess a lot of the stuff that was passed down to me. You know, I collected the action figures. I was born in the late 70s, earlier, and in the 80s it was all Transformers, Action Men,
Mm,
all those type of things. It's a game that I really enjoyed playing. I joined Marvel Strike Force just out of the beta, and I played it for about 1 or 2 weeks. Got slightly bored and then just deleted it. And then all of a sudden, I for some unknown strange reason, I re-downloaded it about a year later, and realized that I still had an account, and then just continued to play. I've been going for about just over 2 years now. Yeah, it progressed as you do. Um, I stream Marvel Strike Force because, again, you talk to and you meet like-minded people. The community is really something. Whoever's streaming at the time, you still see the same names in the streams chatting away. We help each other out. And for me, it was a good way to learn how to play the game. Whereas before it was just, yeah, 5-10 minutes here, there, and everywhere. I just got really into it, and more that I went down the rabbit hole as such, the longer I played, the more I got into it. And it was just from then on in, they got me, I was hooked. So yeah, that was the reason why I stream Marvel Strike Force at the moment.
I think a lot of us got hooked onto the, God damn it, they got me. They got me, damn it. They got me somehow. They got us somehow. And I mean, but you why did you stop in the first, like, why did you stop in the first place from the whole, where you were gone for like a year or so?
Well, when I first started playing, it was just something that I had on my phone just to occupy the time. And then all of a sudden I got into the next thing that I downloaded or the next game that I was playing, and just completely forgot all about it. And then one day I saw, I think it was an advert on some kind of social media for it, and I thought I recognized it, and then went to the App Store and it just said re-download, and I was like, okay. So yeah, here we go again.
Oh, well. So you got hooked again. You're just like, screw it, we're gonna do it. Let's just do this, and then
Yeah, I mean, when I came back, it wasn't really hardcore as such. I played for a minimal amount of time. I was in Alliance for the same Alliance for quite a while, and then all of a sudden, as I got into it, I played it more. I wanted more. I outgrew the Alliance I was in, and just wanted to progress as far as I could.
So it was one of those alliances where you got bigger, but your goals were achieving what they were doing.
Yeah, I mean, they were a good group of guys, and I'm still friends with one or two of them. And it was just like, okay, I think it's time. I needed to move on and find out what else was out there at the time. I mean, I was with that alliance for about a year, and I think it was like, okay, I think I've probably had enough. I'm going to see if there's something better out there at the time.
So you're looking for one of those hardcore alliances that were like, you know what, I'm cool right here, but
Yeah.
I need to just a little bit further.
I mean, so to put things into perspective, I was running Doom raids at probably about 5 or 6 mil TCP. I completed it. I mean, the biggest milestone for me was completing Dark Dimension 5 at 12.3 mil TCP. I was completely raid focused. I was at 12.3 mil. I was doing Doom 3.4. And then obviously they introduced the Apocalypse, and I just grew with after Dark Dimension 5 was done. It kind of unlocked a lot of things with the account, and I was able to progress it past being raid focused. I kind of got into war a bit more, and I expanded my roster as such, and now I'm sat at 21.8 mil. So between completing Dark Dimension 5 and unlocking Apocalypse, I kind of grew almost 10 mil in TCP.
So are you enjoying your alliance right now? Are they progressing, or is it more like, well, I might test the waters again? I don't know.
So last Sunday, I joined Sen Raven and his 20 accounts. So I'm with Sen and Ken Sharon and Prince of Peace and all those guys at the moment.
Oh, so you get the beautiful and just annoying, awesome presence of Sen and his beautiful. I'm sorry, your beard is just outshining Sen's right now.
He said he needed a trimmer. I was like, no,
No,
no.
no, no, no. With the 20 accounts. You know what? I've never seen I've seen people, go between accounts, like here's my main one, here's a free, here's a free.
I
But then I
can't.
finally saw Sen and he's just like, I'm gonna play all three at the same freaking time and we're gonna do all these at the one. And I'm going, yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. No,
yeah.
it's just not for me, bro. It might be for
I
you.
I struggle with just my own account. I couldn't play any more than that.
Yeah, I don't I mean, maybe I just got too much going on in the back, but it's just like, no, I cannot do it. But if it works for you, bro, knock it out.
Yeah,
Knock it out,
yeah,
man. Knock it out.
absolutely. I mean, there's Sen, and I think this he plays about another 8 accounts, doesn't he?
Yeah, Viscera, I saw him and he jumped on recently again with all four of them. And I think he had five. I think he was running five or four or five. I know he had a bunch of them and he was switching them. And I'm like, dude, what the why?
Yeah,
Why?
I couldn't do it.
I can't do
Really,
that.
really couldn't do it. Don't
Uh,
understand. I don't. I just like my brain does not compute.
no,
I
not for
couldn't
all
do it.
that. No, not for all that. But, oy. So then, what what would you say is probably the best part for you for MSF?
Um, the best part, definitely the community, being plays a huge part. I think without the community, the game isn't the game. If you know what I mean. As I
Yeah,
was referring to earlier, um, it's the same people in the same streams. We're like sheep. We go from one streamer to the next streamer to the next streamer. You know, um,
you sure we're not
and
goats?
it's a yeah.
We're goats.
There's the queue. Oh, you got them turned off.
Yep. Like,
So yeah, I mean, there's definitely a camaraderie around the people that play the game, and there's like a sense of togetherness. Also, I mean, when you're in an alliance, you get to know these people and how they play and things like that. So it's you get to know people in game, and if you meet like-minded people that share a common goal, you're going to connect well, and you're going to want to do well for each other. So yeah, it's definitely all about the community, I think.
I think I've watching other streams and seeing some of the communities that are out there. You're looking at it and you're listening to the guy talk or whatever, and boom, boom, boom. But you never see the same, just the same part of the community in there. You'll see them every now and then, but not like you can pick about 20 of them, and it could be 20 random people out of one stream, and they flop over to the next one, and then 20 of those will still go over to the next, and it'll just keep going, and it's like the same one, and it's nice because then you start to build up a really good rapport with a bunch of them. But out of other games, it's usually like maybe one, maybe three max. But the like with MSF, I think 20 or 30 of them within a week, you already know most of their habits, what they're
Yeah,
planning to do.
absolutely.
Like this, the community is it seems small, but it's not. But
No,
then,
I mean, if I
yeah,
click on this, if I click on Twitch now, so and I look up Marvel Strike Force, it says to me, decides to load. Where are we at? So there's 86,300 followers of Marvel Strike Force. So by computer games, it's probably quite a small community, but for a mobile game to have 86,300 followers, quite something.
hmm, yeah. I mean, the community itself around when it interacts with the actual community and outside of MSF, we seem to be pretty tight knit together. We'll help each other out. We'll if somebody's got something going on, we'll try to help or assist or say something for it. Now, when it comes to the game, that's a totally different situation.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of banter flies around some of the chat.
I think you're giving that too much credit right there with just banter. I think it's more. I think we talk a
sexual
lot of
harassment.
shit. Yeah, we talk a lot of shit in terms of this game, and I've never seen as many problems with this with a mobile game, let alone. But I haven't seen this many problems in a PC game. If anybody else knows out there that's been this many problems in a PC game, or like a console game, throw it in the chat and we talk about it. But I haven't seen this many to where, I don't know, a lot of the people, like, we didn't hear something on the news about a slew of people just getting fired. Because if the crap happened at my job with this, I would have got fired. I'd be done.
There's definitely a lot. I think weekly there's some salt around whatever's happened. I think we had the adjusted milestone last week, didn't we? And the salt that was flying around because of that. And every week there just seems to be one thing or another.
Well,
but that's what makes the game, I think. It keeps people talking, it keeps people engaged, I think, and keeps people involved. And I mean, without shit going on, it'd be boring, wouldn't it?
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, okay, if we really had to put some logic to it, which I don't want to do, but just thinking about it logically, just for a second,
they don't. There's no logic. Yeah, there's no logic.
But if this game was like some obscure off-the-wall game, hero collector with just random characters that somebody made up, kind of like, I don't want to say Raid Shadow Legends, but that's probably the best I could compare it to. If it was something like that, I think a majority of this community would have bounced.
Yeah, I mean, I think the unique part of the game that we play is the IP.
Yep.
It's Marvel. It's going to sell. People are going to want to be involved, and people are going to want to play it because of the Marvel. They want to be and have the heroes, and they want to play as the people that they grew up, or the people that they've seen in movies. That's what sells. It's the Marvel franchise that is pulling the people in.
I'll definitely agree to that, because I grew up reading the comics of this. It's just like, I see it. I wouldn't. I know people are gonna just go nuts with this one. I would love to be Iron Man. I would love to be Iron Man. I really would. I would love to be dressed up as Iron Man. I really would. But I can't. So next best thing, I'll rather play the character in Marvel Strike Force or other Marvel-based games. Because hey, you get to actually do some of the stuff you read in the comics or you've seen in the movies. You could actually do something. But that's what keeps me going towards the games. And then they'll bring in some more characters. Wow, I remember them. Wow, I remember them. Oh, I don't remember him.
So my favorite character came from the 90s cartoon, the X-Men one, and it was always been Archangel. And when they first announced that Apocalypse was going to be part of and they announced there's going to be 4 Horsemen, I was like, bang, that got me straight involved straight away, because I knew at one point there was going to be Apocalypse.
Yeah, how did you actually feel about that when they said, all right, we're gonna give you a long year-long event to get Apocalypse. You don't know who you're getting till then, but eventually you will.
I mean, I thought it was a great idea. I enjoyed playing the Scourges, and it's what part of that is what has made my account grow, because of, obviously, you had all the Scourge teams, you had all of the Horseman teams, and I think it was in the end something like 42 different characters that you had to upgrade, ISO, level up, etc. And some of them they made real necessary because they were involved in raids. and obviously from there, you know, that's the only way I think that they could have gotten away with having a year-long event, because you needed the teams to unlock Apocalypse, and to get those teams and to get people engaged, you had to have some of those teams for your raids. Otherwise, you just wouldn't have got anywhere.
Now, were you satisfied with Archangel once they revealed the kit? Or
I mean, the art department did really well with Archangel. But
that's
I
the top
think
thing you got to say. The art department.
Yeah, they did him dirty in game. I mean, they could have fixed his face. I mean, he looked like a dying old man who was in pain. But yeah, I mean, they could. I think they could have made him a little bit better. I definitely want to unlock the costume for him, the black and gold one, because that looks absolutely delicious.
Yeah, the costume for AA looks really good compared to the other three. Yeah, they're just around, but that one right there, he looks like Vulture
Yeah,
more than Vulture.
definitely.
Yeah, I think it just goes with that apocalypse type of theme, I guess. Like Rogue and MILFs doesn't really it just looks weird.
I'd never heard of Morgan Le Fay before she was released.
Oh. Yeah,
I'd never heard of her.
She was I mean, she was around there, but she wasn't really tied to him. So it was just like, whatever. But she was around, but not for this.
I think the community were calling out for Gambit and Rogue as well, and they had to try and tie them in somehow. So they obviously made Rogue one of the horsemen, and Gambit was tied to a raid, which everyone enjoyed about a year ago.
Oh, that was bad. I think the Gambit raid right now is pretty decently received.
Oh, it's far easier. I sim all the nodes.
It's great. You know what? I try not to sim them. I actually like playing them. Only because it's not tied to a milestone.
Before they gave us all of the reward points for that milestone, I was playing them. Because obviously you had to use Rebirth or Invaders or something like that in raids, didn't you? I think it was Rebirth.
Yeah, Rebirth
and
Rebirth.
And Invaders were in the Doob raids. So I was playing them. I was playing the nodes up until the point where they gave us all of the milestone points. So after that, I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to sim it. I mean, we did difficulty 9, 100% today. And those first time rewards for it was absolutely gorgeous. Nice bit of blue ISO.
Yeah, they gave some good first time rewards. That was actually quite nice. I didn't think they were actually going to be as easy once you went up to like 8 or 9, but
I thought it was harder the first time round, but probably because I was a lower TCP about a year ago when they first came out. But obviously the tunes that you could use were obviously tied into Apocalypse as well. So like you had your Darkhold, you had your Bionic Avengers, you had your Rebirth, you had your mutant teams, you had Death Seed. You know, these are the teams that you had to level for Apocalypse anyway. And these were the tunes that were involved in most of the lanes that crossed over. So I think if you were at a certain point or a certain level, those nodes were far easier than they were a year ago.
Yeah, they didn't really seem as challenging. I was waiting for it and I was like, all right, cool. And then I saw the characters for it with the traits and I was like, yeah, I'm going to really try this one because last year it was hard. And then I did it and I was like...
Because there was that one node, wasn't there, on the corner about a year ago where nobody could get through it. And they ended up giving like Deadpool or someone the trait to make it a lot easier.
Oh yeah, they added the trait on there. And then the node was still difficult, but it was actually beatable. It's actually beatable to finally do it. And I was like, oh, that was okay. But still, a lot of the characters were just not as built as they are now. So
No,
I thought they
no,
were
no,
going to tune it a little bit just so that way we could have some difficulty. But yeah, I
man,
don't
that
like
shit
doing
was
them.
easy.
Yeah, the Gambit raids are easy. Uh, you know what? I'm still waiting for Nightcrawler 2, comrade. I would love Nightcrawler in a game, but I think that's going to be another Silver Surfer character to just break glass when needed. When we need to have a
Yeah,
really good
absolutely.
character, they're going to throw him right there, and we're going to be like, ooh, this is going to be
I think
great.
they've got a few. I think they've got a few in mind when it comes to, oh shit, we're in trouble. Break glass. I mean, they've got Quicksilver as one of them, haven't they? Which they've introduced.
Yeah,
Um,
Quicksilver
I,
is.
I definitely think Professor Xavier will be one of the other break glass in case of emergency.
Yes! Yes! Bring that guy out!
um, what I'm hoping to see is Galactus and the Heralds. Um,
Oof.
that is that is my bet for the next year long.
I think it would be a little bit. If they want it, they can follow the same Scourge format, but maybe if they gave us 6 or 7 heralds and let us choose the 4 heralds we take into the sagas for each
So
of them
what
or
are they
something like
doing
that.
with the incursion raids now? Because
That
they
is,
mentioned incursion
yeah, but that's all the that's with what is the new team that's coming
invaders,
out? Yeah, the Invaders one. So we got to do those with them. But by the time those come out, we should have each character, but at a really low star level. So
but so what is the goal with the invaders?
make money. That's pretty
Obviously.
much it. Make money. That's pretty much it. But I mean, I think they're giving us. I think what they're gonna. The way it looks like is they're gonna give us a taste of the characters, and if you want to build them up fast, spend the money, and then you could breeze through these harder levels of the raids. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to wait to build them up. A lot of people don't have patience. I got patience. I could wait, but a lot of people are just like, screw it. Let me bust out that Amex card. Let me just start swiping, and there they go.
I think it was Pathfinder I was watching this week. I think he was doing Doom 3.5 with just the 3 invaders,
Mm.
and he easily got past the first 2 nodes, and I think he got down to on the boss node the final 3 tunes, and that team was only like 500-600k, and it wasn't even a full team.
Yeah, they were. He was popping right through it, and it's kind of like And see, but then stuff like that goes. Should I really spend some money on this team? Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. No, no. I see where they're going with it, but like I said, I think they're doing the we're gonna give you a taste, and if you enjoy the taste, you'll spend some money to get it all done now. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to wait because
I mean, where are we at? I think there is only one set of nodes now where you can't reliably sim, and that is the uh
skill.
yeah, it's the cosmic nodes, is it?
No, the
We've
cosmic
got
modes are easy.
yeah, but you wouldn't sim it.
Um, I have. I can't sk- I can't sim. I cannot sim skill. Skill is a pain in the ass.
I mean, yeah, we play the skill nodes currently because
Yeah.
we don't have the full team.
Yeah, we don't have the full team for it,
Um,
but uh, this Mystic is it's all right. You could if you got them built big enough. I can because I just all
yeah, I
the
think
characters I
my
use are for them. So it's just like boom, they all get cray. The diamond nodes stun on block. Yeah. Well, we were talking more about the Doom raids, which ones you
yeah,
can and cannot sim. So
I definitely think that we're ready for the next set of Doom 4 raids. I think
I
now that
think
we
they
have pretty much a team.
yeah, but see, I don't like them giving us a solution. I actually enjoy the skill nodes because I actually have to play it and figure it out. and adapt to it however the characters are coming and destroying my team. I don't want to run in there and I could just sim it. I don't want to play a game where I just have to sim.
I enjoyed it to a point. But when it starts wrecking you on that second skill node for no apparent reason other than poor RNG, and you want to flip tables, and then you're spending cores and heals on a node that the day before you just breezed past it, like, and you look at the screen and you go, "What the fuck just happened?" It's like, what the actual fuck?
I mean, it happens, but I guess I come from the. I remember playing video games back in the day where there was no save thing. You had to keep that sucker on all day. There was no Game Genie or nothing back then. You either keep the game on running, or otherwise you got to start over from scratch. You're screwed. So you couldn't sim it. You couldn't do it. You actually had to beat it, and it took you multiple times to do it. And that's kind of how I feel about the raids, is that I want to play them because I'm here to play a game, not to sim a game. Otherwise, I could just go play Candy Crush and press a few buttons.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's simmable, but do I sim it? No. I mean, I enjoy playing with the Rebirth team in the bio nodes, and it's getting, now you're having a new invaders team for the skill nodes. It's getting used to their limits and what they can do. So I've definitely been playing. I've been playing all the nodes, and I think the only nodes I'll probably sim is tech. So because that just bores the crap out of me. I hated tech ever since Doom 1.
I actually take out Iron Man and throw in Kang for tech, which is, he makes it relatively interesting once he gets his ultimate. It's just like, I make sure the whole field is max, so I can just go foop, get at least 8 of them out that are gone, and all I got to do is 2 more, and then I'll just basic till I get to the second node. So it's the tech nodes.
I'm just reading the chat. Breaking news.
Yeah, these
the
guys.
US is at war with the UK. Hey, all fish and chips. Hey, don't knock it till you tried it.
I do love fish and chips. I will say that. Actual fish and chips.
Do you dress up playing Candy Crush?
I have to get dressed, yes. I'm not going to play it naked, but thanks, Red Skull, if that's what you really wanted to know. That's
Which
what you
color?
Really wanted to know.
What candy do you dress up as?
You know what? I really like. You know what? I'm probably gonna get shit for this. I really like the lollipop.
Oh, you like to be the lollipop.
Yeah, I like to be the lollipop. Have fun with that shit, guys. Have fun with that shit. Now, what do you... They really didn't say exactly when they were going to release the Ultra Cores. They just popped up and sent in an in-game mail with it and let us know today that the Ultra Cores were out.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this pretty little core?
A pretty little shiny thing. Well, it's quite... You don't have to think too much to think that that's the replacement for Amazon coins, do you? I mean, they stopped Amazon coins, and they said, "Here, have some more shiny things." I mean, I wrote down here that, I mean, as part of their blog, that they said that it would cut down the time in making a purchase.
I'm trying to figure that one out.
Exactly.
Yeah, how do I...
So I think in the blog, in the first 1 or 2 paragraphs, it states that it gives you the choice of whether you want to use cores or you want to actually pay for it. But if you've got cores, it's sort of like instantly there, but you don't have to go to the website as such. So it's not, you're not got as much traffic on the website, I guess.
So basically, you're saving a couple clicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clicky,
Really,
clicky.
yeah. Clicky, clicky. Yeah. Nice going, Scopely. You guys really didn't think this out. Yeah, I don't know if I. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not buying none of them. I'm not. I'm not
I
touching it.
don't know. I mean,
No,
I
I'm
think what I
fine.
found in the last 2 weeks that normal cores have been quite easy to get, and that we've been kind of showered in cores. I mean, in my own perspective, it seems like I've never had any more than like 300 or 400 cores, but now I've got like thousands of cores on my account. So
Oof.
it's kind of almost like what they did when they opened the floodgates with the purple gear into gold gear, where they went, here's a bunch of stuff, and it just seemed a lot easier to get.
Yeah. Oh, I at one point I did have about 10,000 cores, but then once it
Wow.
went from 85 to 90 and then 95 95, I think the max amount of cores I got right now is like 2,000, and that's only because that other event stopped where we actually had to spend them.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that sucker's going to come back again. So
Oh,
I'm going
I'm
to wait
sure.
just a little bit, but I'm still going to spend the cores on the campaign energy because I want to move to 95 as quickly as possible. So I'm done
I
with
mean,
that,
that
and
was
then I can move.
absolutely ridiculous milestones where you could claim all your cores on a Monday, but you couldn't spend them till the Wednesday because it was part of a different milestone. Like, Jesus Christ, can you not think of anything other than having to hoard something that you want to spend so badly? Like, it's the same with these gold orbs. Like, we're all having to hoard gold orbs now until like the 3rd of April when there's a gold orb opening event. And I'm like, dude, I really need to level up some characters. And I'm like, I'm having to sit
Yes.
there, look at them on my screen thinking, I cannot open any of you. And because it ends up being an alliance milestone where all of you are needed to open gold orbs. So if you start opening gold orbs and you fail the last milestone, who's to blame? And then like
Oh.
fingers start pointing, and it puts people in a shit position.
That's a good one to ask. Did anybody lose any alliance mates out of that? Like they didn't pick up like the slack of not opening some gold orbs that they probably didn't have? That would be the big thing, right? Because I know of a couple people. I know of a couple people in our community that have like 1,000 gold orbs saved up because they play the game at their own pace. They just say screw the meta, screw Marvel Strike Force, screw Scopely. I'm gonna play however I feel like. Screw y'all, and they
Marvel
have
Horde Force, isn't it?
yep, Marvel Horror Force, and they have an outlandish amount of gold orbs, cores, and stuff because they're like, I spend how I want, whatever. And I know somebody, he was just like, I got 900 orbs, and I
Wow.
cleared the event for everybody, so we're good.
Wow.
And I was like, wait, what do you mean cleared the event? Yeah, I was done. And everybody thanked me for it, just because, you know what? Felt like helping for once. And was, damn, I need to join your alliance just for a day. Damn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that
Ever
was
the
a
point I
lot
get to
of, that was a
900 gold
lot.
orbs.
Jesus, that was so many. I think they don't really, I know they can see what we have. I think they just can't tell or really think about how people like to spend. This mother,
I've just read it.
this guy.
I mean, he's got a point.
Yeah, I mean he does, he actually does. But I mean, yeah. See there, he's got one of his lines. He's got
500.
500. How are you not
Hang on, how
leveling
many have I got?
character? Like, are you not spending it on nothing? Like, is that guy just chilling with it and going, you know what? I'm just gonna hoard and just wait. Because I don't think
So
they've
right
done one.
now,
Yeah.
I've got 23 gold orbs. That is the most I've ever had.
I actually did it once, and this I remember it vividly because I did it and I wanted to see how much gold and how many orbs I can get right before Gambit came out. Because they said they were giving us Gambit, they were going to give us Rogue. Cool. So I was like, I'm going to go a whole month without opening orbs, and I will only spend 1 million gold a day religiously. And if I would only try to go maybe like as close as to a million, I would look at it and be like, I really want to level this character. I obviously can't do it. So I'll just go buy something small out of the store just so I can hit the million. So that way I get the extra little cores from that milestone back in the day.
Yeah.
When Gambit was released and Rogue was pushed out, I had 34 million and I had about 78 gold orbs. Just chilling.
Gambit, he was a 5-star unlock as well, wasn't he? The
No,
first
he was
1 star.
Yeah, he was the first 1 star, and I was like, wow. But it still took everything to beef him up, and then everything to get Rogue up. So I was cleared out. I was done with both. I maxed them out. It was great. I got them all geared up to as far as they can go, and I had like 500,000 left, and I was like, wow, I feel poor. Good. Yes, it is disciplined spending, but it's like, I don't know if I could do that again right now, because it's totally different now than it was then.
It's a totally different game now, where back then you could almost certainly say, I'm going to shelve a team, or I'm not going to bother unlocking this character. I'll get him on the next turn. You can't do that now. They've almost guaranteed that everyone is an unlock that you're going to need, something that's just coming around the corner.
Yeah,
that's the way that the game has changed.
Yeah, I can't see it. Before, I've always said, like, if they're going to release it, they should have one patch where they release characters and another patch where they give you time to build them.
Yeah,
you know, we build who we want, but they kind of forced us not to.
Yeah, I mean, with the introduction of Apocalypse and the Horseman teams, etc., that's when it all stopped. Yeah. It was like, right, now you cannot ignore any single character that gets released. Because, I mean, why else would you want to build Phantom X to gear tier 16 or 17, or Dazzler to 16, 17, or even Scarlet Witch? I mean, I can see in my head the face that I made when I had to put Blue ISO 4, put her up to gear tier 16. They're not the characters that you want to level. They're not the characters that you want to be able to do that to. But without it, you couldn't unlock Apocalypse. So your hand is forced.
One of the most powerful characters in the comics, and you relegate her to being the weakest member of a team.
I mean, she literally destroyed everyone in that movie, didn't she? I mean, poor old Black Bolt didn't survive no more than 5-10 seconds in that movie. Yet in the game, he'll probably destroy her within seconds.
Yeah, she gets yeeted fast, and nobody bats an eye. It's not a big deal. So what? It's a Scarlet Witch. Keep her going. But you read the comics, you're like, wow, this chick could think about you for a second, and you're done. That's it. That's it. One turn, boom, gone. And it's like, all they really had to do was probably beef up her passive a lot. Throw something else out there that gives her a whole bunch of stuff, and that she could be the linchpin to the team.
The biggest thing they did with Scarlet Witch was to give her the Darkhold tag. Without that, she was absolutely useless.
Wow, that's bad. It is bad, because anything that she gets is based off the Darkhold tag, because she gets everything from everybody else. That is... That just... Oh my god. Whoever does balancing in this game needs to be, like, scolded a lot. Just put them in a room and be like, dude, I don't know what the hell you were thinking, but this is not the way to go. It really isn't.
You take it into a corner and kick the shit out of them.
Oh, Jesus. I don't understand the balancing part. Like, come on, you guys could put in a tag in there, or like an extra line of code like you did. I don't like to bring it up, but like with Spider-Man Noir, he does what, 50% more damage to Hydra members? Cool. Why don't you do minus 50% damage from anybody that shoots any type of, I don't know, whoever controls an actual gun? Anybody on power armor and the Bionic Avengers should take no goddamn damage. Let's just be honest about that. They shouldn't.
Absolutely.
None. Nothing. Or at least reduced damage. You could do reduced. It's not that hard. But no. no. Somebody really like I don't understand it. There's a lot of other things too. Like Hulk should get charges and just get more powerful. The more charges he gets, just go nuts.
But
Like
then that would make him more powerful than Red Hulk, and then they would have spent all that money designing Red Hulk and giving him his kit for him to be outpowered by the OG Hulk.
yeah. I mean, but that's exactly how it goes in the. Oh wait, nope, that's logical again. We gotta ignore that shit. That's not here. Yeah,
you gotta stop thinking.
yeah.
You gotta stop thinking.
God, man. Yeah, that's nope.
Hail kicking the shit out of them.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
mean, he's crazy. Now, Red Hulk's artwork, superb, A+, great. His kit,
Yep.
superb, great, awesome thing. This guy can solo teams if he just gets angry enough. Boom, he's done. Hulk,
He literally full heals in a turn.
oh my god, he just it just goes nuts. And then, boom, next thing you know, you see Green Hulk, and they go, "We're gonna give him a costume." Guess what? We're gonna make his whole figure even smaller.
It took him 4 years to get him the right size in the game.
Oh my god, these I don't know if they like go through like some type of check or something where somebody's got to go, yeah, that does it right. Nope, they just said, you know what, throw it in the game. Let's see what the community says about it. I don't know. They still fucked. They did. They still fucked it up. He looks smaller now than he does without the costume. The costume looks cool from the front because from the back he looks like a Ninja Turtle. But from the front in his new costume, he looks okay. But if you go between both costumes, you're like, wait, did he just get smaller? Like, oh shit, he got smaller. Okay, cool. I guess yeah, whatever. Oof.
I like Kestrel's kit. I mean, her new outfit.
It's just, a different color. It looks cool, but see, look.
I reckon it's quite cool.
He's trying to start something.
Shut up,
He's trying to
Wappo.
start something. Yeah.
Shut up, Wappo.
He's trying to start something. I like the costume. I like some of the anniversary stuff they did. This did not feel like an anniversary event type thing.
I think with all the salt that was going on regarding the month-long event, gifting us that surprise gift that we got, was it earlier in the week, where we got like 500 dark promotion credits, we got 500 cores, but it was like, that was more like celebrating 5 years of the game, rather than this month-long event where we all got shards of characters we more or less had at 7 stars already. I mean, there's no reason why you didn't have Kestrel at 7 stars. There's no reason why Deathpool wasn't 7 stars. And there's no reason why Spider-Weaver, even after their fuck-up, wasn't 7 stars.
That was not a mess-up. I planned that to help people the fuck out. People needed some type of anniversary event, and 4,000 shards was a lot better than 4,000 orb fragments.
Well done, Jeff.
Damn right. But I get it. I understand it. All right, we want to celebrate the game, but we also want to entice new players. They could have did 2 type of milestone events that catered to new players and catered to longer players, veteran players or people that have been here more than a couple of years. So that way it's like, oh, if I get all this stuff with Kestrel and all them, big freaking deal, so what? But if I gotta get some other stuff that I really been looking for that's around G17, that would appeal to me a lot more. Like, all right, I understand it, but they just said, screw it, we're trying to attract newer players, and I'm like,
wait, let's go through that memory lane. The memory lane milestone, the month-long event. So we all got gold, those gold orb. Geez, they fucked up, and we got about 30,000 of them fuckers. We don't need any more of them. we got Kestrel shards, Deathpool, Spider-Weaver, and that's it all the way down.
Yeah,
the way down. The whole month-long event was just celebrating shit that they fucked up.
I will admit that. Yeah, I think the best part, the best parts was the 17s. Or the dark promotion credits.
Yeah. Like literally, milestone 40, you got gear tier 17 pieces. That was the only milestone worth getting because everything else before that
was
you
just
virtually had.
it was just like, okay, but they like I said, they could have mixed it. They could have mixed it up and been like, look, this is for what we're trying. You don't have to say that you're enticing new players, but new players are here.
Where
Here's what you
is the
get.
fucking Agatha shards in those milestones, you bitches?
Oh shoot! They're at the end of the other one. That's the one. That's the one they were at. They were at the, what is that? The strike salute. Is that it? Yeah, they're at the end of the strike salute. And I like how the number of shards went up for like character shards to like 20, 20 for Eternals, and then Agatha, you get 15.
They were like, yep, you still ain't getting anything.
Nope. They're basically they are literally holding on to Agatha with like every little bit, and it's like, y'all need to calm down with this.
Yeah, I love that strike salute milestone 18. Cersei's farmable. You've already got her 7 stars. Here's another 20 shards. Like, yeah, okay, thank you very much, bitch.
Yeah, I don't think Scopely knows what they're doing with these events. I will say the 55,000 whatever milestone points that they gave us, that was like, okay, that's cool. That came out of nowhere. All right, cool. Great. It gave everybody anti-venom shards at least. Gave some Captain Carter. It gave us that stupid orb. Great, I guess. I don't know, but it did give some, what is that? The level 5s?
Yeah.
The blue level 5s.
I think we got two. We got the 2 5-star promotion orbs.
Yeah, some orbs with it.
6-star.
It's like, ooh,
6.
cool.
There's one 6-star, 2 5-star, and some 4-star ones as well, wasn't it?
It was like, wow, thank you. And then we got the in-game mail with all the 555. I know that they sent out something like that in the previous years. They sent out something like that, which was cool. For this one, if they really wanted to like just get players hyped, they could have sent out that in-game mail 5 times.
Yeah.
They really could have sent it out 5 times because 5 million is doing nothing.
I think the Agent Venom shards was because of the fuck up with Pocket Dimension.
Oh, yeah, that was
fucked up again. I mean, I went into Pocket Dimension. I had 2099 shards. I'm like, thanks, everyone. And then because that was the week I was on Happy Hour, I was trying to do a Pocket Dimension while trying to drink, and it was Viscera was like, I got Agent Venom. And I'm like, what? I got 2099, and it was then they fucked up.
Yeah, everybody was going back. They were like, wait, you just got 2099? I was like, yeah. And they're like, they sent me a picture, and I'm like, well, where the hell did you get anti-venom from? Like, it just showed me it showed me 2099. They're like, but it says on the website you're supposed to get Agent Venom. And I'm like, all right, this is bogus, man. This is just bogus. I was like, oh man, these guys, like, nobody double checks this stuff. It's not that hard. Just let somebody check it. I'm right here. I can check it. I don't mind. At least we can have
we like the way that you check stuff. 4,000 Spider Weaver shards.
Hey, if I would have been in control of that in-game mail for the 5th anniversary gift, that would have been 555 million gold for everybody. People would have been fucking losing their shit. Everybody would have been like, hell yeah, Jeff! Thank you for moving that decimal point way the hell over. That would have been great.
Everyone levels their hand team to level 93.
Jesus. There'd be nobody left to build them up to. But okay, somebody want to do the math on that? How many characters could you level up with 555 million gold? I'm thinking about it in my head right now, and I don't think it's as many as we got. I think it'll be like
many, yeah. We don't have that many.
It takes what, 16 mil? No, 555 gold. 555 million gold. So like the in-game anniversary gift that we got was 5.5 mil. What if I messed up and gave everybody 555 million gold?
So there's 237 toons currently in the roster.
So if
Do
it
the
takes
math.
like what?
It's too late for me to be doing
16?
that shit.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let somebody do it. Maybe 80? Ooh, shit. It's a third of the roster. Granted now you have a bunch of the characters already built up. I bet you we'd have to go like, you know what? I got no more gold to spend it on. I might as well build up hand.
It'll
Maybe
be a case of, yeah, you ain't getting no training mats for 2 years, fuckers. You can have all the gold you want, but you can't have training mats.
that would, oh my god. Oh man, welcome to Dodonal Land. 22 tunes to 95. Holy crap. That's it? That would be
Is that
it?
all?
Oh,
They'd roll
wow.
that back.
Yes, they would. The game would be done. The game it'd be rolled back for another freaking 7 hours again. Oh man. I actually remember that. That was like that was really weird. Like, and everybody was sitting there waiting, like, is the game gonna come back up?
That was the gold or
Goldgate.
Yeah.
Goldgate.
There was Goldgate. And then there was also the those 14s and 15s, those orbs.
Oh,
where it was like, go and buy the 30,000 orbs for like X amount of money, and then they like put everything on hold. They rolled it back, and then they decided, oh, actually, we will let you have it, and then gave it to us all back.
Yeah, somebody in chat told me about it, and then I was like, wait, are you kidding? And I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like buying. Oh wait, that is 40 million. Screw that. Let me just go ahead and buy $20. Big deal. So I bought it, and I'm just like, yeah. Should I really try to open all these and see if these guys roll it back? And then right when I'm trying to open up a few of them, the game just goes, oh, we're down. Like, oh, you sons of bitches.
Yeah. I was in the same spot as you. I was like, I'm going to try and open it. I'm going to level, put the gear on as many tunes as I could, because then they'd have to roll that back. And once the gear is equipped, they wouldn't have been able to roll it back. So
oh, God.
I was like, open an orb, level a tune. Open an orb, level a tune. Open an orb. Quick. How quickly can I do it?
So does anybody in chat still got like 20, 30 million orb fragments of those?
Oh, yeah, I have.
Still got
I mean, hang on.
I got a load of them.
So I have... Scroll.
You do? Oof.
So Armory 14 orbs, I have 17,334. And Armory 15s, I have 18,447. So I have like 30, just short of 36k in orbs.
Yeah, I got 13,014 and I got 16,015. So I got about 20. Nope. Added together, I got about 30,000 orbs.
That's because you've had to level like all those Kree tunes on the wheel.
I had to. You know what? War Machine is awesome. He does nothing but greatness for me. He is amazing. And I'm not going to build Noir. Screw y'all.
I just don't want to put the training mats into him. Like, he offers me nothing.
He's not a good character, but it's just the fact that, you know, these guys, they threw him on the wheel, and he got chosen a few times, and whatever you guys want to do. I mean, the same thing happened with 2 years ago with Kingpin. Kingpin was so close to G16, and I'm just like, this is really bad. And then he got a rework. And I'm like, wow, this guy is really thick. Like, damn. Well, I mean, back then when he was getting built up, he still had 0 armor. So it was like, ugh, he's going to die. And then they gave him armor. And I'm like, oh, wow, he's pretty freaking thick now. Okay, cool. Not bad. Yeah, he might get a rework for Armor Wars, but I'm not holding my breath. That's going to be a movie that's not till next year. So I'm not even worried about it. Oh, Jesus, Red Skull. Jesus Christ. It's a lot of... yeah, I'm not even going to... I started to open up a few of them, Red Skull. I said, screw it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I started, but I was like, yeah, I can't sit there and open 10 at a time. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no.
Give me a slider and I'll open them all, but
yeah, you
not
get
10,
a slider.
not 10 at a time.
100, maybe 300 at a time I could do, but 10 at a time, that would just take forever. That would be too long.
Not
I'm
happening.
not doing that.
Not happening.
Nope, nope, nope. All right.
Give me a goddamn slider.
All right, so it's about that time for that part of the nice, beautiful interview. We're going to do 10 rapid-fire questions to get you going on a hot seat. Basically...
In 1 minute, I've got
we'll
to go
try
and do
it.
the
We'll try it.
potty break.
Oh,
potty break.
Oh, he's going to take a potty
Give you
break.
two.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Give you 2 minutes to think of questions.
Go ahead. Oh, I already got him. Oh, man. So you got the Kestrel costume. Nice. Skill node. Ghost right. Oh, yeah. See, I enjoy the game. I'm not going to open up a billion of these orbs by that. So it is what it is. They need to give us a slider. They need to give a lot of quality life improvements that we deem quality life improvements, not what they do. So it is what it is. Does nobody see the thing up there? It says channel points disabled right now, Prince. They will play as soon as I go back to the other scene. They'll play, but they won't play right now. They won't play on here. But I actually like the Kestrel costume. Does anybody dislike the Kestrel costume? I mean, it literally just looks like they just flipped a few colors on it. That's about it. So it's literally about it. All right, my friend, you ready for these rapid fire questions? Basically, I'm gonna spit off.
Please be gentle.
Spit off a few of them, huh? Please be gentle. Oh shit!
Please be gentle.
I'll try. I mean, yeah, I'm never gentle. It's not for me. I don't do all that.
But you said you were going to use spit.
No, I'm not one of those. I just go in raw.
Ouch.
Hey, take it or leave it. Shit.
That's been clipped.
Oh god, yeah, someone's gonna clip that shit. I don't care. All right, we're gonna go with some rapid fire questions real quick. The first answer that comes to your head, just spit it right out, and then we will let chat just never let you live any of it down.
Oh shit.
We'll start easy, and then we'll just run right into it.
Go on then.
All right. Ready?
I'm ready.
Cool. Sentinels or Nimrod?
Nimrod.
Which firefucker? Human Torch or Sunfire?
Sunfire.
Okay. Best horseman?
Archangel.
Do you like the APOC rework?
Yes.
War Practice or RTA?
Or practice.
Okay. War or Arena?
Or.
Ooh. Ultimus or Noir?
Fuck's sake. Ultimus.
Oh, shit. Okay. Rogue or MILF?
Rogue. Definitely Rogue.
Remin-X or Sen Raven?
Shit. Said Raven.
All right. They did bring up a Crucible tournament. Would you take more rooms in Crucible or that 32-player tournament?
See, my option would have been for a how many rooms do we have now? 6. A 7th room unlocked at different levels. So, like, if you went into Masters, 7th room. If you went into the next one, an 8th room, and so forth.
Oh,
so
give you more ability. Okay, that's never even thought about that. I just thought, fuck it, they'll just add another room and just call it a day.
Don't tell Scopely my idea, please.
Oh, they're not gonna take it. It just makes too much sense. It makes too much sense.
It's thinking again.
Yeah, you're thinking. Yeah, see the logical thing. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna do it. But oh god. Well, it has been a beautiful interview, man. Jarvis, man. It has been a wonderful time on this side of the planet talking to you. Make sure to go check out Jarvis. If you, when do you stream exactly? I know
it's kind of sporadic at the moment because of my work schedule. But I'm usually on sort of like, if I had to do the maths now, nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. So
It's
I
1,
am
so it's like
probably
7 here.
It's normally around.
Well, 8.
It's normally around like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, sort of like around sort of like Central Time. Is when I get home from work. So I'm usually on around then. If I'm not working, I'm usually on in the mornings, like I was this morning. I was with my guy, IC and Wapo. We were streaming and messing around and doing all sorts. I'll never forgive you, Wapo, for banning me in IC stream, by the way. Motherfucker timed me out.
He timed you out?
He timed me out.
For what?
He's a bitch. I don't know. We were messing about. He'd just been made mod, so he was abusing his powers of being a moderator.
Oh, well, I mean, once you get the power,
Get
sometimes it happens.
You know what you did.
Well, make sure everybody go check out Jarvis. Go give him a follow, whatever. Make sure to go ahead and check out his streams at the... Well, right now he does have some times, but when he's not at work, random times, obviously. But
Yeah, if not,
awesome.
I'm around. I'm around in everyone's stream, so
yeah,
I say hello to everyone.
Just like the rest of this community, we're all over the place.
We're goats.
We're goats.
Sheep,
yes,
we're goats.
We all love the goats. We all love the goats. But
yeah. So currently, I'm trying to get 110 followers. I think I'm on 109 at the moment. So I'm still young.
All right. Well, you know what? Everybody, just go follow this guy right now. Blow up that OBS. So when he opens it up tomorrow, he's gonna be like, "Holy shit!" Everybody, go follow this guy. Go follow him right now. Go put a follow in. It's not that hard.
Do it now.
It's right there in the chat. We just put it up there in the chat. So go ahead and do that for us. But thank you, man. Thank you for spending the time with us, man. I know it's a little late over there.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem, man. No problem. But everybody, from the hot seat to the next time, deuces.